You know, they say the two most important words in the English language are thank you. That probably is the inspiration for the National Parade of Heroes, a monumental salute to the veterans, because this takes place in the middle of Washington, D.C., in the shadows of America's great war memorials and monuments. Well, this event uniquely brings veterans to our nation's capital, but also brings future generations. Directors have endless opportunities to take their bands or choirs or orchestras somewhere in the country. But there's no other event, really, that allows them to take home what they're taking home from this event. We can read about it in textbooks, but when you're actually standing in front of somebody and having a conversation with them about what they experienced, there's something that happens there. They realize that this was real and it involved real people. At some point during our program, after performing at the Lincoln Memorial, we'll have some of our students go down and greet our veterans and shake their hand and tell them thank you. After performing at the Lincoln Memorial, we'll proceed down the pathway along the reflecting pool all the way to the World War II Memorial. And there we'll set up again and do a wreath-laying ceremony and hear from World War II veterans and pay tribute to those World War II veterans for their service and sacrifice. The following day, we'd like to feature your group in a performance at the Air Force Memorial. The thing that's so unique about this beautiful memorial is that it overlooks the nation's capital. If there's one place that somebody ought to go to as a student, it ought to be our nation's capital. And to be there on Veterans Day weekend will make it even extra significant. One of our veterans told me one time, he said, you know, the reason that we fought, the reason that we did what we did was for them. It was worth it to them because they were able to preserve the liberty and freedom of their grandkids. They wanted them to have all the freedom and all the liberty that they should have enjoyed. It's one thing, and it's important, that they learn about history in their textbooks in the classroom. But there's something to be said about actually going to those places where history was made. Step out of the classroom, literally, and into history, performing their music to our veterans. I think Benjamin Franklin said it best when he said, "Tell me and I'll forget. Teach me and I'll remember, but involve me and I will learn." They're involved. They're going to shake hands with some of our history makers. They're going to listen to their words, and they're going to see it in their faces and in their eyes, some of the experiences that they had when they were the same age. They're going to feel like they were part of history. We want to provide an experience that they'll remember for a lifetime.